Hi folks, welcome back. This is Arlene once again. I want to tell you something here. To make these ears look a little more pronounced, all I did was cut one side like this at an angle, a little bit of an angle, and then came back at a different angle, turned it around at the same angle and did it a little bit like this. So it looks like it's a little bit undercut, which is fine. What we want to do is we also cut a little bit out over here behind the ears, okay? So that ear looks like it's flowing up and around. Alright, so the face is pretty well done. We got to do the nose yet and the tail, but we got to do the legs. Let me show you how to do the legs. Legs aren't all that difficult. They're fairly simple, just a matter of rounding them off, okay? So, I see I forgot to do, I see what I got to do there. Alright, what you want to do with the back legs, since I forgot to do it on the bandsaw, is cut straight across, like so, okay? That's like the heel. You want to do both of them like that. Alright. Whoops, that's okay, it's going to be rounded off anyway. And then what we want to do is just start rounding it off, like so. There's going to be a bit of a heel here, okay? And we're going to do both sides. Just scoop it out, just like that. Then you're going to go up here and scoop it out as well, until they match. Alright? And then you're going to scoop the front out. Make sure your knife is really sharp. And then you're going to round off the feet. The paws here. You're just going to round them up. Make sure, folks, you go with the grain. Otherwise, you'll end up doing what I just did there. Okay? It's good to use a detail knife when you do this. And then, you know, just kind of bring this back until you have a little bit of an oval shape. Alright, now all you're going to do is cut those legs out a little bit. And you're going to scoop up here on the underside. Use your pivot motion. That's good. Alright, and just scoop that out. Again, you're going to go back here and you're going to scoop this out. And blend everything in together. I'm going to get rid of that rough stuff. Oh, there's more to cut here. Alright. We're going to work our way. And we're going to cut a little bit out here where the legs are. Okay? See that? We're going to cut that out a little bit. Because the paw is a little bit thinner in this area. So. And see up here, it's kind of hard to get to. So you need a detailed knife that's a little bit longer to get up here. Or you turn it the other way and scoop it out like so. That smaller part of the foot. The front's going to be a little bit challenging, but just take your time, do what you can with it. They're not always the easiest to reach into, okay? I'm going to dig this up further, because this really belongs to a little higher of a scoop. I'll do this side first, and work on the other side. Oops, let's go with the grain here a little bit. It's kind of hard because you're at the end of the piece of wood. The grain is coming out. The grain is running this way, so it makes it a little more difficult. Try to get that all to scoop out the way you want it to. That's really important when your knives are sharp. Then we're going to round this leg off too. We're going to do its front. I'm sorry, its front legs. Kind of ran all that off. Blend everything in together. See how that leg's shaping up? It doesn't take a lot. You know, you want to be careful you don't break this off, because this grain is running this way. So a good sharp knife is imperative. If you don't know how to sharpen knives, and you have a buddy that can show you, or look online, I have a couple of tapes on how to do that. Don't be discouraged when you sharpen your knife. We all had to start somewhere. Yeah. And this is what I do. I go all over the thing sometimes, trying to get it trimmed up nicely. We want to take those bandsaw marks off okay, and all that. So yeah, just like so. Okay, that's exactly how it's done, folks. So go ahead and finish up the back end, and then I'll show you a little bit later how to do the front. Okay, and then we'll finish up his nose and his tail once we get all his feet and paws done, and Sniffer the Hound is on the way. Okay folks, we'll be right back.